Amani's journey began in a sterile hospital room where my pain was dismissed as just another statistic. They said my body was weak, but I discovered the truth. Our ancestors held the keys to healing. I learned from Baba Ifayemi, a 92-year-old herbalist, who taught me that our remedies were stolen and forgotten. I transformed my pain into purpose, creating a wellness revolution that honors our heritage. Through herbal remedies, ancestral fitness, and community healing, I reclaimed my narrative. I turned the tables on the medical system that failed me, proving that our wisdom is not just valid, it's revolutionary. Now, I teach others to cultivate their own healing gardens, reminding them that our health is intertwined with our history. When we embrace our roots, we don't just heal ourselves, we uplift generations to come. Cooking is more than just a daily task, it's a powerful act of reclamation. Imagine Kofi, a talented chef, forced to watch as his beloved jollof rice is rebranded as Spanish peasant rice. This isn't just culinary theft, it's a theft of identity. Kofi learns from Grandma Ama, a Gullah Geechee elder, that our ancestors smuggled seeds in their hair, preserving flavors and traditions against all odds. With her wisdom, he creates the unapologetic African pantry, turning the tables on culinary appropriation. His viral TikTok series exposes how iconic dishes, like fried chicken, were stolen from black kitchens. As Kofi's restaurant, Jollof Underground, thrives, he proves that when we control the kitchen, we rewrite history. This isn't just about food, it's about sovereignty, pride, and reclaiming our narrative. Every dish tells a story. Let's make sure ours are heard. Kwame's journey began in the shadows of Silicon Valley, where he was told that African innovation couldn't compete. But he discovered the truth. Our ancestors laid the groundwork for technology long before the rest even imagined it. From the binary code of Ethiopia to the astronomical knowledge of the Dogon people, Africa has always been a cradle of innovation. With the wisdom of Grandma Nia, he realized that he didn't need to beg for funding, he could build his own path. He created African OS, a platform that not only served his people but also attracted global attention. When his technology was stolen, he fought back, reclaiming his patents and proving that Africa could lead in tech. Now Kwame teaches the next generation, showing them that their keyboards are tools for liberation, not just for typing. When Africa controls its technology, we don't just participate in the global economy, we redefine it. This is our moment to rise and innovate, to take our rightful place in the tech revolution. In a world where history is often rewritten, I found myself trapped in a classroom filled with imperialism and colonialism. They told me Africa was a dark continent, that our kings were mere tribal chiefs. But I discovered the truth. Our ancestors built libraries in Timbuktu, filled with knowledge that surpassed the globe. Education became my weapon of liberation. I learned from wise elders like Baba Kwesi, who reminded me that we didn't need validation from anyone. I created the Unschooling Project, sharing our rich history and reclaiming our narrative. Now my Freedom School thrives, teaching children the brilliance of African achievements. When we control our knowledge, we rebuild our civilizations. This is our revolution. Let's embrace it together. Zahara's journey began with a simple truth. Our sounds hold power. For too long, African melodies were dismissed as mere noise while the world profited from our heritage. The San people, with their click consonants, were the original ASMR artists, and Yoruba tonal languages were the precursors to sound therapy. When Zahara connected with her roots, she discovered that lullabies were not just songs, they were ancestral medicines. Grandma Ama taught her to reclaim these sounds, leading to the creation of Sankofa sounds. Suddenly, the world was listening, and Zahara's videos became a lifeline for those seeking healing from racialized stress. This is more than just ASMR, it's a revolution. When Black voices own the frequencies, we heal generations. Reclaim your sound and let the world hear your story. In a world where gaming often sidelines African narratives, I found myself trapped in a cycle of stereotypes. My character was just another thug NPC, a mere reflection of what others thought we could be. But then I discovered Pan Africanism, a movement that redefined my perspective and my code. I realized that our stories are not just side quests, they are the main narrative. As I delved into the rich history of African games, I learned that our ancestors invented strategy long before the West even had a joystick. From Mancala to storytelling traditions, we have a legacy that deserves to be celebrated. I began creating games that reflect our culture, infusing them with the vibrancy of our heritage. The gaming industry may have dismissed us, but when I launched Afro Cyber Rebellion, it was a game changer. Suddenly, the same studios that doubted me were begging for my engine. My work became a beacon for aspiring Black game developers, proving that we can reclaim our narratives and reshape the gaming landscape. This is more than just gaming. It's about empowerment and representation. When we take control of our stories, we rewrite the rules. The joypad isn't just a tool, it's a means of justice, so let's level up together and create a future where our voices are heard and celebrated. In the world of gaming, we've been fed a narrative that sidelines African stories, reducing our rich history to mere side quests. But what if I told you that the first strategy games were played in ancient Egypt and that Mancala, a game older than most consoles, laid the groundwork for algorithms? Tunde, a passionate developer, faced rejection from a producer who claimed African Tales wouldn't sell. But instead of conforming, he tapped into his roots, creating Afrofuturist 2199, a game that not only celebrated our heritage but also shattered stereotypes. With every pixel, he transformed gaming into a form of resistance, proving that our ancestors built pyramids and didn't need to beg for validation. Now, as Tunde teaches the next generation to mod colonialist games, he's not just changing the narrative, he's rewriting the rules. When Black gamers own their stories, we don't just play the game, we redefine reality.